Alright, hello everyone. So, do you guys ever feel overwhelmed by the amount of material that you need to learn? Or maybe you confused about how to study most effectively for ourselves? Well, in this video, I want to share about one concept that really helped me in learning, which is called as self-regulated learning. But before we start, let me introduce myself first. My name is Guntur Febrianto, and my last student ID number is 049. Okay, first, what is self-regulated learning? Simply put, self-regulated learning, or SRL, is our ability to take full control of our own learning process. It is not just about discipline or how smart we are, but more about how we plan, execute, and evaluate our learning process. Imagine an athlete training for a game. He doesn't just follow the coach's instruction, but also actively monitors his performance, looks for ways to improve, and adjusts training strategies as needed. Well, self-regulated learning is similar. We become managers of our own learning process. And then, self-regulated learning also involves some important things. First is setting goals. What do we want to achieve? And then the second is planning. How do we achieve that goal? And then the third is monitoring. Are we on the right track or maybe in the wrong track? And then evaluating what worked and what needs to be improved in our learning process. In the past, I often studied in an ineffective way. I just focused on reading and memorizing without really understanding. And as a result, the material was easily forgotten and I felt frustrated. And one day, I tried to change my approach. I started by setting more specific goals. For example, instead of just saying I want to learn about history, I focused more on I want to understand the causes of World War II. Then I looked for different learning resources such as books, articles, videos, podcasts, and I also start taking more structured notes. And the most important is I learned to be honest with myself. If I feel bored or unfocused, I don't push myself, but I take a break. I do something fun like playing Mobile Legends and then go back to studying with a fresher mind. This process is not always easy. There were times when I felt stuck or failed, but with every mistake, I learned from it, and I was become more flexible to suit my strategy in learning. So, how do you apply self-regulated learning in your daily life? Here are some tips that you can try. First, you need to know yourself. What is your learning style? When are you most productive? What keeps you up motivated? And then number 2, set realistic goals. Don't be too ambitious. Start with small goals that you can achieve. And then number 3, create a structured plan. Break large tasks into smaller, more manageable tasks. And then number 4, seek out diverse learning resources. You can explore different formats and media using your internet or your phone. And then number 5, monitor your progress. You can use notes, calendars, or apps to keep track of what you achieve. And then number 6, evaluate regularly. What worked, what needs to be improved. Don't be afraid to change your strategy if needed. And the last is celebrate success. Give yourself a reward every time you reach a goal. This will help you stay motivated. Alright, so in a conclusion, self-regulated learning is not just about the concept that make learning more effective, but it also makes someone becoming more independent, confident, and responsible for their self. And I hope this video is useful and inspires all of you to take full control of your learning journey. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.